Hello everybody, I am Rex the Dog and welcome to another Rex the Dog laundry stream. These are the video, vlog, that's what we call them, web vlogs. Dog with a blog. Remember that show? On Disney Channel. Okay, so here I am and my name's Rex the Dog, and what I do while there are ambulances and emergency services blasting outside my door is I put out my laundry to dry. And when I'm doing that, while I'm doing that, I record a vlog. I just talk about whatever's on my mind, whatever I'm thinking about at the moment with you wonderful people here on YouTube.com. So, what's going on? Well, first things first is I do actually have the shutters closed right now. Dude, the heat wave, well, it's only going to go up, but it started to get hot here in Spain, which I enjoy. Don't get me wrong. I love it. I think it's great. It's one of the attractive reasons I live here. Well, there's actually a few attractive reasons I live here. And, but because of that sun, I'm keeping the blinds shut for like some of the day, you know, just so that all the heat comes in and whatever and yada, yada, yada. You get me. You understand the principle. But anyway, dude, I actually have had some really life-affirming interactions that remind me recently about, like, dude, why I live here, why I live in Spain. I don't know what's happening. I don't know if it's because I've been wearing, well, this isn't a great example, but I'm wearing a lot of white outside. I kind of shaved my face a little bit. I kind of cleaned up my appearance a little bit less raggedy than usual. Maybe that's the reason, or maybe just because it's sunny and I'm walking around with a smile on my face. But I've been having a lot more interactions with like strangers, of like people speaking to me. You know, either people, like multiple people a day coming up to you on the street asking for directions, or people just like starting conversation with me while I'm waiting for the bus or something like that. I don't know, I've just had I seem to be like interaction maxing at the moment, and I'm not exactly like, you know, seeking it out. I think I'm just sort of standing there, like with a smile on my face, maybe looking approachable, and a lot of people have been talking to me, and I've just been having wonderful conversations and just kind of like, you know, nice, pleasant interactions with just randos and strangers on the street. And you know, it's like, it's very easy for us to get sort of these like negative perceptions and negative opinions on the world and humanity because of all the crazy stuff we see on, like, you know, social media or the news or whatever all the time. But dude, there's just like so many good people out there, like you and me. I'm gonna include myself in there. I'm gonna include you in there. There's so many nice people out there, you know, just like you and me, who are just like, you know, living their lives and down for a chat and up to talk to you and all this sort of thing. And dude, it's very, as I said, it can be just like really sort of life affirming. You're getting to on these like really like just nice positive interactions with people. And I will say that, like, I do find that I get into them you know, a little bit more here in Spain. I think that I've really, you know, I've talked about this a lot before. I've definitely fallen in love with this country, and a country is its people. You know, a country is its people, and a country is its culture, and all those sorts of things. And I'll just say that it's really reaffirmed me of just like, you know, having nice conversations with random people on the street, just like, oh, like, where are you from? And then asking me a lot about my culture, and, you know, got in a really nice conversation with someone, some woman who's asking me, but like, oh, I want to go like back to the UK, and like, what places should I visit? I'm interested in these things, and I went there and I like this, and I went there before, and this isn't the type of thing I'm interested in, and, you know, gave him a bunch of recommendations. Oh, please, can you like write that down for me? Can I get your number so you can message me these things and all this stuff? It's just like really nice interactions with people. And I know sometimes I'm like very much just like cooped up in my own world, and I'm just focused on like my projects and my things and like my work and my friends and, you know, my streams and whatever, and kind of like, or whatever I'm reading at the moment or whatever I'm watching at the moment. And I'm kind of just like locked into my own little world. That sometimes it's, and I, you know, I think we all do this, and you can be a little bit more closed off from kind of the wider world and community around you. But all these little interactions I've been having with people, it's just been like so freaking positive. It's great. It's put a real smile on my face, and I think that just kind of like reaffirms the cycle as well. of just like you're happily interacting with people, and then you sort of, you know, become a magnet for more of those interactions to happen to you. Kind of like snowball effect or Matthew principle or whatever. And I just feel really grateful of, you know, continually of the treatment I've been given in this country by the people of this country, you know. Yeah, really vibing with it. I think I'm gonna, you know, especially because the weather's so nice at the moment, I think I'm just gonna, because, you know, I live on schedule. Schedules really help me out. I'm just gonna schedule in more just like, you know, walk in the park. You know what I mean? Put these kind of things like in my calendar as like recurring events and stuff like that. Just kind of be out there more and let more of these, you know, increase the chance of these spontaneous interactions sort of happening just more and more and stuff like that. Because yeah, they've really sort of life affirming stuff, you know? For me, it's stuff like that. It's just like connections to like art, culture, nature, the people. Like when that like clicks with you and connects with you in like a really positive way. For me, that's just like life affirming, because like that's what it's about. You know, like that's actually what it's about. And now I'm just talking about like random little things, just like short 3-minute conversations with people on the street. But those sorts of interactions do really make an impact. So that's why I always try my best to, you know, even if I'm tired or I'm frustrated or I'm busy or whatever, and you know, I fail at this a lot. I do try my best to, like, you know, if I do end up in an interaction with someone, to like present myself in a way that is beneficial to the both of us, you know, and is a good kind of, like, because I would like to contribute to the like sort of net positive of the world, and I would love to be like, you know, there's other people be like, oh, I talked to this nice young man on the street, and you know, whatever. I would like to be seen on that way, and not just for like, you know, not just for like an ego thing, but just for like a contribution, as I said, to the overall sort of like, you know, positivity and value of the earth. I don't know. I'm rambling here. I just mean to say, there's been a lot more people talking to me kind of spontaneously, and the interactions have all been like an absolute pleasure. 10 out of 10. Would do again. Would subscribe. You know, all that sort of thing. But that's my ramble for today. I stream most days. If I don't stream, I post a video like this or a video of something else, you know, here on this YouTube channel. If you're interested in the streams, we just kind of hang out and talking for a suit like this, except I'm like talking to you, because you can type in the chat, and we play video games and draw art together, and you know, other stuff. Sometimes cook, sometimes work out, open Pokemon packs, sometimes react to things, you know, whatever. So if you're interested in that kind of stuff, you can check out our streams. If you subscribe, they'll pop up, or you can watch them on twitch.tv/RexRebelHeart, because I stream on both platforms at the same time. And there's loads of links in the description of ways you can link up with me if you want to just like ramble on about something, like I'm rambling right now. It's like Discord and Telegram and Twitter, stuff like that, you know. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your attention. I've spoken really positively about the, you know, the Spanish community around me, but I need to obviously speak positively about the furry community and the people who come hang out with me here as well, because that's also really fun, life-affirming interactions. 10 out of 10. Would do again. Hey guys, I'm gonna go get a snack to eat. Peace out. Take care.